Hello, friends. It's Mrs. Gorski back. And today, what we're going to talk about is a new concept called fact family. And when I think about a family, I think about a group of people that are related somehow that live in the same place. So maybe your family could look like could have a mom, a dad, and some children. Maybe your family could look like there's a grandma and a grandpa and some children. Maybe there might just be a mom with some children or a dad with some children, which is totally fine. Everybody's family is going to look different. But today, my family, there's only 3 of them in there. I have a dad, I have a mom, and I have a baby. And each one of those family members have a number right next to them. So let's talk a little bit about those numbers. When I think about my dad, the dad in my family is the biggest one. So if you notice, here's my numbers, 4, 3, and 1. 4 is my biggest number. That's why it goes to the dad. When I look at my 1, it goes to the baby. Why does it go to the baby? Because it's the smallest number. And then I have the number 3, which goes to my mom. Why? Because she's not a big number like the dad, and she's not a little number like the baby. She's right in the middle. So now what we have to do with these numbers. As you can see, I have a house. And I have some number sentences that need some numbers in there. We had to figure out, how are we going to put these numbers in these number sentences? So let's see how many number sentences we have. 1, 2, 3, 4 number sentences. We have 2 that have a plus sign. That means we're going to add. Then we have 2 that have a minus sign. That means we're going to subtract. So when I think about these numbers, they are related in some way. And we're going to use this mat and some counters to help us figure out exactly how they are related. So when we fill up our number sentences in our house, you're going to notice we are only going to ever use these 3 numbers because they are a fact family. They are related. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with the adding ones first, okay? So when I think about adding, and we've been doing adding for a bit now, I think about, I'm going to count everything up, and I'm going to get a bigger number for my answer. So when I'm thinking about these 3 numbers, when I think about mom, dad, and baby, when I'm looking at my adding number sentences, my dad is going to go at the end because he is going to be my biggest number. So you know what I want to do? I already want to go ahead and fill that in because I know that's where dad is going to go. So now I got to figure out, I have to make sure that 3 and 1 are going to be good enough for this number sentences, for this fact family here. So I want to check my work. So what I want to do, here's that plus sign, because I'm working on my adding number sentences. So let's go ahead and get started. I want to start maybe with my 1, and then I want to add 3 more. So here's my 1 and 3. So let's go ahead and count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that looks good to me because 4 is my answer. 4 is my dad. So that totally works. So if I wanted to make this into a number sentence, look, 1 plus 3 equals 4. Let's write that down. 1 plus 3 equals 4. Now I want to be a little bit of a trickster. Watch what I'm going to do next. I want to do a switcheroo. Maybe if I switch these around, will I still get 4 as an answer? Let's check it out and see. 1, 2, 3, and one more is 4. It still works. So let's take a look how we're going to make this number sentence. 3 plus 1 equals 4 again. There we have it. 3 plus 1 equals 4. Okay, let's clear off this board. And now things are going to switch up a little bit. Because now, as you can see, we have some subtracting next. So let me go ahead and put my minus sign in there. So let's think about subtraction, take away, minus. Some of us might just be starting this now. But how I'm going to start it with my fact family, you are going to have to start with a big number. Why? Because you need to take away from that number. So looking at my fact family here, my biggest number is guess who again? Dad. So things are going to change up a little bit for my minus, for my subtraction. Dad is not last anymore. Dad is going to be first. So things are going to switch up. So you have to watch, get those detective eyes on because things could get a little tricky here. So what I want to do, remember, I'm still only using, I still have to worry about 3 and 1. So since this starts with the 4, I'm going to start this with the 4. 4 take away, let's see, which one would I want to use? Do I want to use mom, a 3? Do I want to use baby, which is a 1? It doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and start with mom. So if I have 4 and I want to take away 3, watch what I'm going to do. 1, 2, 3. What do I have left? 1, just like the baby. So let's build this number sentence. 4 take away 3 equals 1. All right. Now let's be a trickster. Let's switch it up. I don't want to take away mom this time. I want to take away baby. I want to take away the 1. 4 take away 1 is 1, 2, 3. And we found out it was mom. So 4 take away 1 equals 3. So take a look, boys and girls. Remember how we said we only will be using these 3 numbers. Take a look at my fact family house. We only have the numbers 4, 3, and 1. Boys and girls, hold tight. We are just going to try one more fact family. Okay, boys and girls, and we're back. Take a look at my new fact family here. I have 8, 5, and 3. Dad is 8. He's my biggest number. 3 is my baby because that's my smallest number. And mom is 5 because she's my middle number. She's not the biggest. She's not the smallest. She's right in the middle. Now notice I got some other things ready for us too, because remember what we talked about in our last one, that dad is at the end when we add. We want the biggest number there. Dad is at the start because when we subtract, we want to pull away from the biggest number. So let's go ahead and get started right into it. So I'm starting again with the adding number sentences. Notice how I already have my plus sign here Now, my 8, my dad is already on the number sentence. I have to now work with the 3 and the 5. So, does it really matter who goes first? Nope. We're just going to check our work and make sure this is a perfect fact family. So, I want to start with the baby. I think I'm going to start with 3. And then I'm going to go to the mom. I'm going to go to 5. Now I want to count them up. Let's hope I get 8, everybody. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It works out. It's perfect. It gets dad. It's that number. All right, so let's make our number sentence here. 3 plus 5 equals 8. Perfect. All right, time to be a trickster again. I want to switch these around. I still want to see if it's going to work. Let's see. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It works again. So even though I did that switcheroo, still works for me. So let's talk about this number sentence. How are we going to write it down? 5 plus 3 equals 8. All right, we got that. Let's clear this off. And let's get ready for our minus now, for our subtraction. So now we got to start with dad. So we had to figure out which one do we want to take away first? Do we want to do mom? Do we want to do baby? Let's see if it's going to work. So I'm going to take eight counters. There they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's see. I think I want to start with mom. I think I want to take away 5. So let's hope when I do that, 3 is going to be left. Because remember, we only want to work with these 3 numbers. All right, here I go. I'm going to take away 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there it is. And I have 3 left. I got the baby. We're good. So let's talk about this number sentence. 8 take away 5 equals 3. That worked out. All right, let's go right back. Let's do a switcheroo. I want to do 8, but this time I want to take away the baby. I want to take away 3. So that means hopefully I'm going to get 5 left. So let's check it out. All right, here I go. I'm going to take away 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we did it, guys. We got 5 as our answer, so we got the mom. So here we go. How are we going to make this number sentence? 8 minus 3 equals 5. So notice again, we still use the same 3 numbers in our fact family. All of these number sentences, all of these numbers are related because when you add them together or when you subtract them, you are going to get those similar answers. Boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed our little fact family tutorial. I hope maybe you can practice some of these at home with your family and have a great day, everybody. And I'll be talking to you soon. Bye.